My name is Kevin Du, and my research area is on cybersecurity. So I'll just give you one slide to summarize what I've been doing. And so I'm bad guy and doing a lot of attacks, and also I'm good guy and I do defense. And also, based on those attack and defense, I spend a lot of time doing my research, and also I do spend a lot of time working on my education projects. So I do both. So just talk about the attack, and there's the attack on smartphones, so something's wrong in here. So the goal of this, we like to study the system, okay? And in this particular case, we look at actually smartphone system. And our goals, we are trying to find the problems in the design of the system. We're not very interested in the implementation error, but mostly then we want to look at what is wrong in the design and what is wrong in this technology, and we want to find the problem and hopefully to help the industry to fix that problems. So the sum of discovery and in 2001 and 2011, and we identify a very serious problem in the web view, which is component in Android, and led to a grant from Google, and also we believe that also actually made the impact on the design of the Android system. And also last year, we actually identified a code injection problem, which is actually not in most of the system, but it's in the technology that's become more and more promising. And so it's more like a trend and toward the disaster. And so we actually find the problem and working with our college, and we actually released a news. And actually the news was released actually just a day before the April 1st. And so many people thought that was a joke. And because the attack is very severe, by just scanning a 2D barcode, and we can attack your phone. So, but that's and we also have a number of other projects, and which I'm not going to talk about. And so that's the bad guy stuff, and I'm also doing this the good guy stuff, and we look at the Android system, and we look at its design. The design itself may not have a problems, but it may cause the mistakes and that are made by the developer. So developer can make a mistake, and they, of course, you can blame them, but if you look at fundamentally what is wrong, you're going to find out that a lot of their mistakes are caused by the bad design, okay? It's not a flawed design, but it's just simply bad design. So what we want to do is we want to identify those fundamental problems, and we're going to actually redesign part of the component and implement that and load it into real phone and really demonstrate how this can improve the situation. So that's what we have been doing. So if you look at this map on the right side, and that's just one of the project we did. We're trying to protect your location. A lot of apps, they're actually tracking the location. So by modify that the system, we can actually provide this the noisy location to the app. For some app, the one on the left side, the student was walking around the campus, so you get a little bit noisy data. But on the right side, and it's the same app, but we actually just provide a random location. So if you look at it within 55 seconds, this student was flying over the world. And the app may say this is Superman, but that's intentional. We don't want to give you location, but we don't want to crush you. We want you to run. And so that's what we can do. And we are doing a lot of the research project. One of the projects out of the undergrad student. And that was, I actually, every year I bring in 5 students into my lab and to provide the research and opportunity to them. And this year we are going to have 5+1, the one from outside of SU. So, and I do encourage undergrad students to do research. So, and security education, and when I first came here, and I want to teach students the hands-on experience, and in addition to the theory and the principle. But when I look around, I couldn't find anything that I can use. And so as an engineer, I said, okay, I'm going to build it, and I'm going to develop those things, and so I can use. And so started with a very small grant from NSF, 75K, but one led to the other, and 13 years later, and we were funded by $1.3 million, 3 NSF grants, and 300 schools are using the lab that I developed. And every month, and my website received 8,000 and the hit, and last month, and it jumped to 160,000 and hit. And also this summer, we're going to bring in 60 instructors to SU so we can provide the training to them. And also the most visible impact of all of this is that 100,000 and question mark, and that is just my gray hairs out of this project. Okay.